Alright, somebody could be sad about something. Anyways, welcome back to the platform. It's Shay Seeking or Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. Oh, here your ass come. Hold on one second. Hold on, let me put the windows down. I'm getting mad. You the one came up in here. Ooh, I'll just close you in there. There. Okay. So let's just do a quick one. Hopefully he don't get out of there and get real mad. You know what? Let's see who this sad person is. That's on the top of the deck. Heartbroken. King of Wands. Somebody said they'd rather be somewhere else or rather be with someone else. But like when you prove that these people are illegitimate and they crawled to the top off somebody else's identity, they don't have to be there. Yeah, somebody could be trying to protect someone. I was picking up this energy of like somebody being jealous of somebody's beauty and turn the person to an old woman. It also was giving me like skeleton key, but I was thinking like just don't like depend on who or what somebody is. It may not work that way, but that don't mean that these people couldn't have been doing like health problem things, like whatever the spell is. They could have did it to me like 15 years ago and then again, and you know. But I feel like when people are going searching the earth to see like who's still in shape that could keep going on, who needs to be cleansed, who needs a transformation, whatever this is, somebody could have blocked me or you or whoever this is from being a part of the number, the hidden, some like hidden children or hidden people or something. So again, these are elements. They're trying to convince us that those are elements, but those are elements of the damn cell people that was mixing themselves with my blood or other people's blood to make it like we're the same, or that we work together. They could have been doing spell work or something like this too. But this could be like somebody making your back stiff, making like how I've been having problems with like movement. And I know that like I've been bigger than I am before, and I've been smaller. I know it's not, I know when something's going on that's natural with my body and I'd have to be shocked to go to the doctor, because I'm not a person that, what do you call it? I don't neglect my health, but I don't run to the doctor for everything either. But when I know it's something that's, my body is producing this because it's something wrong from within, I will go to the doctor. But I haven't been going to the doctor for these things because, I don't know, I'm hearing famine. So they could be wanting to draw blood or something and use this for science or something like this. That's one thing why something has been probably stopping me. And the fact that I know that this is somebody trying to do spell work. So nobody said that if God came and sent Jesus on earth, and that is God, or you know, I'm in the Father and the Father is in me, they're attacking that energy, but they may not be able, spell work may not be able to like debilitate, whatever you call the word, okay? But it doesn't mean that it can't be effective. And again, the reason why I feel like they changed the family members and put other family members, but other entities around me that's in the likeness of the family members, is because they'll say, oh, you, if you surround yourself, well, I'm not surrounding myself with nothing. You try to surround me with those people. That's one thing. And the second thing is it's almost like the family members are so corrupt or wicked. Like this is like in the Bible when it says that I grew these people up beautifully and they're wicked towards me. That's like my husband. My like what's the problem? Now this could be spell work, because if they're trying to get to the king, usually they eat away at the people that surround the king, or the people that protect the king first. The king is the last one to know. And again, that's really what the Rex Procure or whatever it's called is. The king can do no wrong, or the queen can do no wrong, because that is supposed to be, if these people are coming, moving in my house and taking my blood and my underwear and stuff and putting it at somebody's house, or letting people in my house when I'm sleeping, or doing spell work, or using like their little foreign TSA to fly me to other countries to feed their people, or whatever this is, because we let these people into these sensitive, sacred positions. It's not called prejudice. This is guarding the temple, or guarding, these could be guardian energies or something. Where slowly but surely these people move their way up in the rankings to be able to be gatekeepers of certain things and allow for harmful things to happen. Now this could be why and how Jesus really died, because I was thinking, you know, God so loved the world, he gave his son. Somebody could be also trying to say like the in-laws, that's God. That's not, that's a lie. All right. But this could be like, if I was in a position, I would give these reckless, whatever this is, it's a group of people that got something to mount up to where they are right now, where it's really effective and it's really not good. Okay. So I would have to look at what groups have been walking around with this false sense of power. They was never supposed to have this power. If I want to protect the little children, the innocent little children that don't have a chance, and I find out that some of these people that can pass for like young people just having children, but they can't produce children anymore because they're really old, like in their 50s and 60s, but they look 20 something years old, but they keep repetitively putting them with children, new groups of children, new groups of children. And then whatever they're doing with these children, or how they neglect them, or how they treat them, or whatever this is, it brings up another, they go into the school system, they do the spell work on students in the school, and so on and so forth. It just keeps going over and over and over again, right? So it's almost like there's a fake Jesus or King of Cups that they could be using. It's a tech King of Cups is what I'm calling him. And they're using chips to make it like when it says that Jesus is going to come back and everybody's going to be on one accord. They're using technology to make it seem like that. Now, this could be this person that's my boyfriend or my spouse, or it could be a dude that I met, or I feel like it's somebody that I've been affiliated with at some point in time, or crossed paths with energetically or in the physical. But they did something with science. It could be this Kazmika Corbett and these people, or the one dude that they found in the river allegedly from the CDC. It could be scientists like this, rogue scientists or whatever, that jumped out of the system and went behind the scenes and started manipulating something. But it's like, it's time to sacrifice these particular forever young children that's causing this ruckus, or the ones that's ruling as children. You see, the hackers and shit like this, because they done made it up to so-called heavens. The stench or the smell of the nastiness that they're doing has made it up to heavens, and has made it up to the nostrils possibly of the Christ, and they don't like that. Because they think, oh, we gotta wait. But it's like, it's not even about, it's like the road, because the more of a road that you took with wickedness, the easier it is to look back and judge this person and just get rid of them if people doing their job. But I don't know. Because like Jesus was supposed to be God, but they killed. And then people cry and say, oh, where was God? Oh, Lord, have mercy. But you killed a Messiah or something. What you could, the closest thing you could have to the Christ or whatever this is, when they come here every time. So somebody could be trying to make somebody small. This could be like this Zelensky energy. Somebody could be trying to make somebody small in a situation. Like I said, like the Thumbelina, you're like one of the best readers, or most, even if you're not the best, because some people are making money off of being mysterious. Some of the girls are making views because they talk about sex a lot. You know, nobody really wants the truth to be one amongst one of the top readers that people are watching. Okay, so they don't want wisdom to be a part of that number, really. So people will try to degrade, but the thing about being the king of kings is you can't really fool the person, because that person is connected to Hollywood and all these things, just like these people act like they are. And you can't tell me I know something about what intrigues people, what pulls people in, what, like, marketing to a certain level, not the economic numbering or whatever they use for algorithm and stuff, but I know what I just know. So this could be something like this. This could be a bunch of people that I was in school and high school and things like this with. I'm also getting like there's people that are in my energy or something because they were friends in high school. Like, say they cloned me and sent me to other states or something, and I grew up there. I could be picking up, or even to this county here where I'm at now. There could be a sense where I'm picking up on, I don't have the memories of, because they're not my actual memories. It's actually a memories of somebody else that could have, like, I went to Waukegan schools, but they could have moved a version of me here to Racine County, and they could have went to these schools. You see, at the same time, I was still in high school, or somebody could be using my energy and trying to rebirth it and using it in another county right now. I could be in high school right now somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. And subconsciously I could still pick up. It's like the eyes of the untold her. However they did this, it's like disruption. I'm seeing disruption, that card where the man is chopped up in like little cell blocks or different blocks in my cards. Okay. This could be something how they distributed someone's body and scattered it, because we always just think, well, I thought, well, this is how I thought and how people explained it, that I heard talk about the Bible. Oh, Israel would be scattered. Maybe they think it's best not to go into detail if they do know the truth, but it would be better if you said, they're going to be scattered, and you don't give people the false notion that this just means that somebody's going to come into town, grab 100 people and just disperse them all over the world. That this could also be symbolic to somebody breaking up somebody's brain patterns, brain waves, something like this, their abilities, and scattering it to other people, giving them power over a beast system, or people that's supposed to be like, really able to move mountains in this time, and you feel like, damn, it's not working. Like, how somebody, a witch on a show or something, be like, I just did this, or this verse usually clears the energy, or da 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 da, right? So the other night I put that thing up yesterday about that, it was like some Kali something, but I also heard something like, you called on her too late, but I'm not supposed to have to call on these people. Something is supposed to be done in a timely manner. Like, these people eyes are watching God. They know when they're supposed to move. So this could be other deities, mainly Indian deities as well, from like India, that could be overshrouding, because there's a lot more deities, I think, in that particular culture, well, that have graced my mind. So I was seeing it was another clip that I seen last night with the music to like ward off any evil things or something like this. And the girl's eye was like red, and it was like blank. Her eye was like red and blank, and it made me think about my swollen eye. But yeah, it's something about calling in something too late or something like this. But I put that thing up and I said, dance like nobody's watching, because I remember sometimes I used to like have a candle lit and I just be dancing. It was this song that I like. I don't know if I can find it now. If I can, I'll put it up. But it really kind of works. And me and my daughter used to just, sing the song and like dance and stuff in the middle of the night with the candle lit or whatever, like in a playful manner. And it would clear out hella energy. But it's like, we are the keepers of something. We are the alchemist. Okay. It's a song. I'll try to find it. But I noticed that the other day I was laying down and I was just bored or whatever like this. I was about to go to sleep, and then this song came on, and then I just couldn't help get up and dance a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ever since something happened to the left side of my body, um, ever since something happened to the left side of my body, I haven't been able to move with balance. So this could be somebody that there's people coming trying to look at you and say, what can we use this person for in this session? This is kind of like what it feels like to me. I'm just trying to explain it. And it's like a couple years ago, I was dancing and singing around the house a lot. I was in a more joyful feeling. And then the more I started to get the messaging on what's going, and maybe even that was a sense of just enjoying myself before the actual really shit come in, okay? But I feel like even when somebody found me in that energy, they snatched that version of me, took that person somewhere, kidnapped or trafficked that person, got that person maybe on a regimen, got them to lose weight, got them to do all this stuff and change the appearance of this person. And then these people come and attack them or something like this anyways, because they're not, now that person cannot be used as one of my clones. Say these people, I'm some kind of species where these people had to take me from my home for whatever reason. An attack happened and I didn't heal right away. They had to take me in for something. Okay. Also, people be sneaking and stealing and doing, like, oh, the person got hurt. Well, if you was just protecting the person like you was supposed to, or kept these people away like you was supposed to, then this wouldn't have to happen. But maybe somebody needed blood and they needed you to be transported so that it could be like, oh, she got hurt, that's why she's here. But really somebody was sneaking in, taking a baby out of your stomach or something like this. People were doing weird shit. But now I might be the only one. So I'm keep on hearing it's not a good time to die, because these people could have been slaughtering this person over and over again, like versions of me that are not, I could probably pick up what they did to them in the subconscious, but I have not witnessed or I didn't experience that. And there's a group of people that want me to experience something, but it's like God is in somebody, they're not getting moved, and these people is just looking ridiculous. You wasting taxpayers' dollars, resources, all kind of shit, keep on trying to do the same stupid thing. So I don't know. All right. Because I'm thinking like, somebody's like, yeah, I didn't see people how they are or something. Or maybe somebody is also saying they used to didn't like so-called black women or chubby women or something like this, or they didn't like women at all. Like somebody is saying something in a situation where they didn't like something until they met you or me or somebody, okay? And now they got tied up in something else and they don't know what to do. So this could be this heartbroken person. But it would be the God didn't say that these people was going to be ruling forever in heaven, that, or ruling, that were acting like children. It was something that somebody did wrong. If I'm not mistaken, it's something like when he said, okay, so you don't want to do it this way, okay, then I'm gonna give you a people that's not a people. So what's not a people? Probably reptilians. Not a people could also be robots. It could be aliens. You know, people are trying to get the elements in order, but you don't even know what you're doing, because you these people claim to be the real Indians, but you're really a alien, period. You don't have no ties to this soil, or you're not even supposed to be on this planet, or you're not even supposed to be on this soil, or something like this. And these are like mimicry groups. They know the social aspect of things, how people are thinking, what they're into as a mass group, mass manipulation. That's what they're really good at. Using the media with these fake stories, or staging events where black people get hurt so black people can get all in their feelings and go out in the streets and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like this. Okay, it's a part of an agenda or something. You know how they say, like, it's a publicity stunt. These people work a little bit. They be stunting on they daddy, or stunting on they whatever that song is. They be stunting on something, or they feel like stunting on God. Stunting like my daddy. Okay. So somebody could be protecting someone here from something. Emperor energy. King of Pentacles. So there could be a, okay, there could be a King of Pentacles that's acting like they the Emperor. Because who's in front of a real emperor trying to protect the emperor like in the Seven of Wands like this? But we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's just a King of Pentacles. They could be running out of finances or something like this, and they can't operate on the same level. This could also be somebody that was defeating you by snatching things away from you, and then now they look behind their back, and whatever resources they had is dwindled down. Even after they had their resources and yours, they, while they were fighting you or me and trying to cause all these problems. And they wasn't looking at the friends and the people in the company that they kept while they was trying to manipulate something. Okay. I also feel like, because I've been I don't know, one day I had picked up a necklace, right? A vintage necklace that I had. It's kind of like made of cording or something, and it got some like precious gems on it or something. I put this necklace on, and I still can't get the smell of it off of my neck. But usually I like clean off old vintage jewelry that I get from like estate sales. But I don't think that I might have not cleaned this one. I might have not soaked it. But I had wrapped it up in an individual bag or whatever in one of my little merchandise bags. And when I was looking for something to wear one day, I went and took it out and I put it on. And then yesterday, I had it on for like 3 days. And then I was like, oh my goodness, because my nails are so long, I couldn't get the necklace. I can't get the little the little lobster claw off. And I was like, oh, please come help me get this off my neck. I'm like, please. I told my so-called daughter, the light-skinned twin, I was like, can you come get this off my neck? And then she was like, ugh, she hate doing anything for me. Girl, these kids don't like to do nothing for me. You know, these kids ain't the like, oh, ma, you know how so-called, okay, so-called some families, urban families, no matter what the color, you know, they know the struggle. Like, I'm pretty sure some of y'all know about sugar bread and mayonnaise bread and, you know, little ghetto stuff like that or whatever when you was little and your mama was a single mother and y'all couldn't get food, or, you know, she forgot the money or something and went to work and y'all had to stay there by yourself and figure it out, or go walk to the store and get a pack of go into my bed, get $4 and go up to the gas station, go buy a pack of hot dogs, but that ain't even enough to get hot dog buns. And use that slices of bread, if you put two together, if you have to make it feel like it's a hot dog bun, and eat them damn hot dogs until I get off work and get a bag of chips. You know, that was the thing, okay? And so, or like, you know, you can't stand your mama. She get on your nerves, because back in the 80s, mamas used to treat us like slaves. Sometimes, this is what I got. You know, you know how your mom be on the couch or whatever, and then you be outside playing with your friends, and you can hear her screaming your name throughout the house to get her the remote control that's sitting 2 feet away from her on the coffee table. You know what I'm saying? And you like, ugh, and you go in there like, oh, I can't stand it. Oh, you could have got your ass up and got it. So I could see about us being pissed off, but like, I feel like as much as I invested in this family, the way these people be trying to treat me like I'm a dog, you know, or something like this, the shit is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? People don't, like, in this household no more. Like, I put all that work in. People don't share food in this house. They real funny about. I don't like shit like that. Because I'll give somebody my last something. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I could just tell the dynamic here. Something is really off. But like I said, if somebody is slow to anger, that means that people could get away with a lot of things. But once it mount up, that shit got to be taken care of. And I feel like somebody's they know what I am or what you are or who, even if we're exterminators of some shit, they know this, but they're trying to, they want you to do it for them, not for God, or not for self, or because you know that you have this nobility or something attached to you. Okay. They want to catch me going and getting somebody back for something I think that they did or their clone did, and then, you know, try to say, oh, we caught you with that retina scan. Now you got to come work for us, or else you're going to be in a real jail cell or something. And I feel like that's what this whole kind of prison system is. Okay, these wanderers or these drifters, or I'm about to say grifters. I don't even know what that means. And if you refuse to fight back, in a sense, And it's really not fighting back, because I told y'all, the real people that's doing this shit from the behind the scenes, they're not even in the Truman Show, or they're handling the family members. So it's kind of like somebody's at a devastating point. Do you just eliminate all these people altogether? Or do you find the handlers and eliminate them? Because if somebody can hack into somebody's system, server system, if these are hybrids or something, then it's not really the person that's doing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I would want mercy or grace if I found out that because these people disconnected me from my soul tribe, and because I have been offline all this time, possibly, that somebody was using my energy to do something, and I'm not even aware of it at all. So somebody could call it sleepwalking, but I highly doubt that. I feel like this is like remote control viewing, or using a remote viewing aspect to target a person and have them sleepwalk or go do something or something like this, right? Or removing somebody's free will from them and then plopping them somewhere where they have to do what they have to do to survive, or get out of a maze, or get out of something. And then what I was picking up from that daughter of baskets, they are not the ones producing the seed, so why are they holding on to the seed? That could be the most important aspect, blocking God from what's, or blocking energy on earth from what's going on with children, so that these people could, when God told Moses them they couldn't get through, but let the kids through, somebody else said, oh, they blocked the communication, and somebody said, I'll go get the kids. But these are the people that keep using the kids to mount up to them being in some type of power. It's something weird like that, okay? And then I was also, because now I'm still smelling this smell of this necklace on my neck, and I done scrubbed my neck to death almost when I was in the shower this morning. And so, but I'm thinking that I had that necklace on. There could be something infused in the necklace that could have helped stop from some type of attack. Okay? Like, there's an attack that could have been an attempt. Like I told y'all last night, damn, I remember what I did. I had this dirty old thing down here on the bottom of this spray bottle or whatever. It was down here by my little trash bag or whatever. And the nozzle is off. And I think the other day I was trying to squirt it to get some on my shirt or on my dress, and I squirted myself in the eye. And then later on that day, I went and my daughter was putting that eyelash glue on me. Now, she got one out of her room, but I just looked on my dresser right now before I left, and I seen that the new one that I just bought is on my dresser. So that must be a really old one that I had, where she was about to put that eyelash on Saturday night, after I sprayed myself in the eye with this eye on Saturday night. Oh, shoot. Here you come. Hold on 1 second. Oh, shoot. That I was looking for that eyelash glue like 3 months ago, and like a month ago I went and bought a new one. And so when she put that glue on me, it might have been, it might have been not good anymore. I don't like to use eyelash glue for too long. I like to switch it out like every 2 months or something like this. Even though I've had an eyelash glue for a year and didn't have a problem, because I don't wear them that much. But wherever this shit started, it's exactly, because she was like, oh, come on, I have to do it like this. And she was joking around, and she just rubbed it right there. And that's exactly right there, wherever this shit started. But I told y'all I sprayed myself, and this thing could be germs on there, because it been in my car just sitting down here by my trash bag. So I think that but I feel like somebody's like, oh, it's something about that necklace, this and that preserves something, okay? So if somebody's saying it's too late for something, time is up. We've been hearing that for like 3 years, and I just feel like it's not, okay? This is somebody that don't want to do their job, or don't want to do some kind of cleansing ritual. This could also be if somebody witnessed something on night vision or something, that somebody was trying to do something like spiritual. Another reason why they might have to move somebody is if they hear that people are trying to stage an attack. But I'm thinking, why are you doing all that? Why don't you just fire the people that has something to do with the attack? Why would somebody be like, oh, we're going to send 3 angels in, okay, to watch over this person because we heard that there's an attack coming and they're one of the blind ones or blindfolded ones or something like this? If that person was Jesus, why wouldn't he just put the spittle in the eye and let the person not be blind anymore. This is the stuff that I be thinking. Or why do they set it up like that? And you might have because sometimes I can feel mysterious energies around. Why would, and then you catch this person doing it and everybody's, gossiping and whispering and giggling about what happened, but the person is still walking around free. It kind of don't make no sense. Cause why pay those people to come and stay around? Cause this week during this moon cycle or whatever this is they be talking about, that they're gonna do an attack. They do it every single time. If they do it every single time and they're about to do it, why you just don't catch them this time and put them away for it? And then count all the other times that they did it because you tired of them. You say, okay, I'm going to give you one. Why? Who is playing with these people like this? That's what I'm saying. Who is playing with these people that's playing with our lives like this? And who in the church is talking about this? Pastors going viral. Who's talking about this? Because this seemed like a problem. Maybe it's something maybe it's not theirs. The battle is just mine. But everybody likes watching the battle. Because secretly they hate Jesus and they hate God and they hate good, or they hate the light. And that's just what I'm picking up here. But ain't nobody going nowhere like that. So, but somebody could be watching this person. Somebody could be spying on this person. Okay. And so somebody's like, oh, when I put my eyes on a man, I'm telling you, this is just a bitch that just want the man. This is somebody that been able to be an incubus, succubus energy on a man, like one of my men or my main man, since a long time ago. And I feel like somebody's like, oh, once I see a man, and they want to it took some work to get here, releasing sacred or classified information. These are people, I'm telling y'all, these are like cars of celebrities, cars of jealous people, like regular people from your community and shit like this, that's dabbling around in the government or in a hierarchy or in a secret society and doing this shit, okay? And so somebody's like, oh, I want to get close to him and I only can see him. But this is somebody that this person is tied to me. And you want that nigga because and everybody's doing readings on this person. Oh, somebody is straight. They'll die for this nigga. They'll do this, that. Yeah, because you want to get close to me. And the thing is, there could already be a dead nigga. One of these versions of this masculine could already be gone because of this person's rage or something like this, or because of what this person did. But now if they put another masculine with me or another stalemate with me, this person is trying to get to that stalemate too. It's just like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't. These could be these bad people, these bad sons of David that work with this person, this Page of Swords energy, which could be like a friend of mine. She was a friend of mine. She left with my man. I would like to hear that as a country song. She lied, cheats, and took all I had. Somebody was doing this, okay? Some old Kelly Price, or there's a price to pay. Right? So we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse in this pay. These people been working with this family or something for a long time. And there's people like, wait. Because I think some of these people know their parts that they play. Because somebody's like, yeah, you just don't be mad because you don't know who you are. But that's why I'm saying these are the messengers that were supposed to work for God to make sure that these things get whispered into someone's ear. But people could have stole these capabilities or gifts from you. And they're having too much fun. I said Tevin. So my name could be Tevin. They're having too much fun going around and using these gifts and calling themselves X-Men. This could also be SpaceX energy. King of Wands. Because that'll be crazy. If Diddy parties, if Diddy went to jail for Diddy parties, but Diddy is just like a host or a hostess with the mostest. There's several Diddies. It's not just that Diddy. Do I Diddy? And there's also like, if there's handlers that's handling these people, there's more of them, and all they have to do is get another person and make them into a Diddy and keep doing the thing. So it's like the handlers, it's like you and the crew you came in with, like, I don't know, something like this is going on here. All right. So we got the wise one in reverse. Somebody could have you in reverse right now or something like that. Or this is like a man that was acting like they was a wise one. Somebody that's leading people like out in the wilderness or something. But somebody may not be looking that wise. Or somebody tried to attack wisdom or took something from wisdom. Like I said, these are people with hurt egos or something. They thought this was going to go some kind of way. Yeah. It might even be somebody like, oh, ooh, you stupid. See how that just fell in reverse? You stupid. You didn't sit there and let out all never let somebody know everything. But it came out this way, but it fell and came out this way. Because that's not everything. That's like the residue or the foam on the top of the cup that had to come out for something. Like somebody feel like you told everything, but that's not everything. It's the foam before you could get to the beer, the cold beer underneath it. Like that's the old something. There's a lot of people that might have to go down for this. I don't know. Somebody could also be they want to judge somebody for putting, if this person's dome was considered a placement in the heavens or something like this. Somebody could have been trying to charge this person by letting out things that are in the heavens as graven images, like information. But that don't count for fake heavens that are built by people or firmaments to make it seem like they're haughty or they are higher than other people. Or somebody could have been fallen when they wrote this, or they wasn't even in heaven yet when they wrote something. Again, somebody could be going back like, oh, you had sex with me, I'll go and tell, or something like this. And somebody's like, yeah. So I don't know if somebody was like a certain age when they met. Me, I told y'all, now this would prove nobody's going to want to come and tell me that I was right. But this is like somebody saying, oh, well, I was this age or something like this. I was in my 20s or something. I don't know if that's true. Because I feel like somebody's trying to play with time, but that means that all them other kids too that could have been in the 8th grade with me, they were really 21. Like somebody did something really strange here. They really did. Somebody could also be aging rapidly or aging now. This could also be like the big point of Hollywood people changing their face and getting work done. Is because it's like their sins show up on their skin or on their face or in their beauty. So it's not, this could be also something as well. All right. And somebody is reaching for the star or stars. This could be somebody that's around you that's a fallen angel or fallen star. And you're reaching for the star. And I feel like there's somebody that never felt love. They thought they was. They never felt love before, and they really want to feel this. Now, we don't know if this is somebody that was with me, and they're saying, you didn't love me. I want to feel what love is. Or if this is someone that felt that with you, and they're trying to get rid of or fall or get out of something so they could get towards you, or whatever this is, okay? Let's see. Yeah, the Empress. And then we got the High Priestess in reverse. So somebody's caught up with a witch. Yeah, somebody would, okay, they would have sold their last something for something, okay? But they may not. They may think that this High Priestess is suffice. Like when I'm with this High Priestess in reverse, yeah, she wicked. Yeah, this is that or whatever. But it made me feel like something. I felt like something with the, ooh, you see how that wind is blowing? I felt like something whole with the Empress, but I done did so much I can't probably even get back to the Empress. So my next best is a High Priestess in reverse that's close to the Empress or something. Excuse me, you remind me of a girl that I once knew, or you remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it, okay? but somebody is they're not willing to give up their last something for it. They're not willing to give up their last something, because now somebody's getting, like, this is somebody giving a piece of their soul or a piece of something, and they're like, okay, because the first card that I seen when I pulled my cards out the thing was the Two of Pentacles. All right, not on the top of the deck, but when I just took the deck and opened it a little bit, I seen the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody's like, oh well, because this shit could have happened like 1,000 times, 100 times. Somebody could also be hidden, or somebody discovered something, or discovered somebody's vassal, or because sometimes I be thinking that, like, when these people slew these people and then have a new one come in, it's almost like these people are still in the field. Like, these people are still, their light is still on. This is the creepiest thing. And I feel like this is why I was telling them I don't want to be, like, I don't want to go in a coffin and go in the ground. I don't know. I haven't totally decided. I thought about a couple of things if I was ever going to perish. But this is what this makes me think about. Like, you looking at somebody, but the real body of them is trying to communicate with you, and this body is like in the back of the woods behind your house or something. Like, these people took this person back there, like ripped out some kind of wiring, and, like, you know how on humans that the why am I doing that? On humans, when the government people was coming to that man's house, and they was telling him, you need to get rid of this little boy, this old one. He's haywire, like he's glitching or whatever. We got new models or whatever, but it was like a mean old, like, Miss Trenchable looking ass bitch, okay? And he had this beautiful young male, blue eyes, blonde hair, nice looking, you know, friendly face looking robot that was working for him all this time, but it was an old model. And they're like, no, for the state, for the government, we got all these models or whatever, and this is what you're gonna have to get. And he was trying to hide the robot, like, oh, he got away or something like this. But I think this is what happened. I hadn't watched that show in a long time, but he was like glitching, like he was like glitching and stuff. And the man didn't care. He just wanted to keep his old robot. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, but see what I'm saying? This is what I'm making. It's making me think about something like this. Like, some people are 20 years. Like, the life cycle on these beings are, if you want to get them back up or out of the facility, or they keep them in secret facilities or something. And they're not physically here walking on the earth, but their energy is still transmuting through something. This could also be like old energy, like how I got these wires hanging from the back of the house, how we used to have wires hanging all over the place. And now they got these 5G things sticking up on these towers. But how the telephone wires is running. These entities could be running off like a server like that. And then whatever they got new is something, you know, off those type of towers. But it's a majority of people saying, yeah, that's what we need, because that's what's effective. But they don't know what's effective. You're not supposed to be talking about anything about effectiveness, and get the fuck out. Like, you're fired. Like, you don't know nothing about efficiency or whatever the hell this is. It's like, this is like the Mad Hatter season. Okay, it's something that's crazy. All right. So this could even have something to do with, like, somebody's album came out. They wrote this shit when they were 17. They didn't get famous until they was 20 something. Something, I don't know, something weird about what somebody wrote here. And this was supposed to be signs to lead you to this person. But see, this could be this fake King of Cups. But this could have been a king of, okay, this could have been a King of Cups to an Empress, or this could be somebody like, why you say that stuff or whatever like this, because now why did you do this? Get out of the garden. Dot. But these are snakes telling somebody to get out of the garden. You're not God. You understand? It's like somebody had to stand down. Like they thought that they was going to sacrifice this one person or this one male for all the shit that these people in this community, even the childlike people that's hiding in the bodies of children and the new ones that you just could produce on earth here. You thought that you was going to do that, and then somebody, oh, they're going to do this to children or something. Those ain't children. And if you knew what they was doing to your children, your little children, the innocent ones that might have a chance. Yeah, high priestess, and these are like witches or something. And the Empress is like, no. Uh-oh. But again, I feel like these high priestesses are holding pieces from this Empress. They're holding something from this, because somebody used to bring this person balance. But now they're like, nah, bitch, was that a trick? Or like, you see how the black and white is giving me like hypnosis a little bit. It's not balanced. Now, this person used to bring this person balance until they ran into their real person. Like, this is somebody that took, say you met this person in 1993. Like me, I met my boyfriend in 1993. We all in love and everything like this. I got friends and shit like this. I trust these friends like sisters. We be acting like sisters or whatever. One of these girls braid hair. I send my boyfriend over there. I trust her that nothing is going to happen to him. I trust that he not going to do nothing weird or whatever with her when he go over there or something like that. And the fact that my voice just cracked like that, somebody could have. Okay? Now, is this an affair, or did something bad happen to this person when they went over there to get something done? Okay? Because this could have been a family thing. Like I used to just be friends with this person in high school, but I did used to talk to her cousin in high school. This could be a miniature Martin Luther King, the fame boy. Could be, okay. But let's just say, I think we both was talking to somebody else. But let's just say, because of some kind of energy of a lot of people being connected to me at the time at that family bloodline, this allowed for something to open up where these people had a chance to like overpower God's child or something. And ever since then, somebody, this person, like some people, outsiders or something, come in, because some of the family lines, I'm guessing they had access to their goons behind the scenes, depending on who they are, what this is. And some of us might not have, depending on who you are, what you are, whoever in the family. So this is making me think, when that person was getting beaten by these people because they was dealing with the Empress, and it might not even necessarily been that cousin that I was dealing with, but it's something else deeper. This person could have been the one like, or she could have let the boy go, or said, I'm going to take him home and tend to him or whatever. I'll make sure he ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to play with him for a little bit. Just let me have him. You know, y'all ain't got to worry about him. You already did this to the person or whatever. And so somebody trauma bond, or somebody was groomed to care about somebody. And then if you live around these people, or you in the same city and they run the city, what you about to do? Because even if you went and got your real person and try to live with this person, then these goons are going to try to come after you. So this is something here, okay? Like, you never know what it is if somebody was even captured for a long time and kept. Like, how their mind could be thinking. Because it's like, I want to just go. My reason why I haven't made a strategic move is because it's just like, what? I don't get it. I don't know why. In a God body, when they saying that somebody going to be moved, that mean that y'all could be, it could be, the house could be on fire, and I'll probably still be in there. The only thing still standing when the house burned down. That's not bragging. That's just the mind. I'm just trying to tell you that that's the mindset. I don't see danger the way that everybody else see it, right up and close away or something like this. So, but if somebody else had to suffer through something, they could see it. 3 of Cups. Somebody is not their friends or something like this. So this could be like a high priestess, whoever this person was dealing with, and these friends or other women, or this remind me of this Annalisa energy, okay? Okay, and sips juice, or this could be somebody else too. This HR Nick, there's somebody else here. Okay, there's these people here. Okay, and somebody may not be dealing with these people or something anymore when it comes to something. Four of Swords. Somebody could be putting their weapons down. This could also be a seductress, some kind of seductress. There could be an older woman or somebody that's already balding or things because they went against God, or they're starting to look old or something, and this person wants to link in with that person. But these are like people that want to join one in one. They want to be one with somebody. Or these older energies that want to, they're like, oh, look at that beautiful, sexy little bitch. I want to be one with her. I want to see what she about to do in the next 20 years or something. I want to be attached to that one. It's some kind of binding or something. That's why I don't feel like these are people that got a regular body on earth anyway. It's something else. These could be like the worm people. Like a canker worm. These could be these. I don't know. It could be some. I said scum. It could be some kind of energy like this. But I feel like somebody shouldn't have done something. It's almost like I don't know if this King of Cups shouldn't have went rogue or shouldn't have went against, because it's like the King of Cups is in reverse. This High Priestess in reverse, and the friends are all in reverse. And people put down their weapon to lift up the Empress, because I feel like all these people wanted the Empress to go down so that they could become the powerhouse. There's like 1,000 people being the one Empress and splitting the money that the one Empress is a world card energy, like a Oprah or a Martha Stewart would be. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of, not specifically a brand, but somebody that can use their weight in a certain type of way. If they don't become a brand, they may be able to use their resources and their means to clean something up or fix something, or their resourcefulness. Why did somebody let it get to this point? I don't know. And then have somebody be the cleanup woman? I don't know. But somebody don't give a fuck? Maybe they don't. But this is what this is giving me. Okay? Because now these people don't want to fight. Somebody don't want to fight for a cause. They don't want to fight for something. Okay? They could be running back into the underworld. They refuse to come up and help fight some type of battle, all this shit that they created. Hold on one second.